Betrayal. It's a word that sends shivers down the spine, yet it's a common experience we all share. It's that sting of disappointment, the gut punch of trust shattered. We've all felt it. In friendships gone sour, in professional relationships that turned competitive, or in those moments when we've been let down by those we thought we could count on. And it's in these moments of betrayal that enemies are born, causing pain, conflict, and an emotional toll that can be hard to shake off. It's a universal problem, a shared experience that we all navigate in our own way. But imagine this. What if these experiences, these enemies, weren't just sources of pain and conflict? What if we could flip the script, turn the tables, and use these experiences as fuel, as stepping stones on our path to success? But what if we told you that these enemies could be your path to success? It might sound impossible right now, but transforming enemy relationships into strategic advantages is achievable. Imagine the power in harnessing the energy we spend on animosity and instead channeling it towards constructive collaboration. Think of the potential in turning the tables on tension and using it to fuel growth, both personally and professionally. What if we told you that these so-called enemies could be the key to unlocking a better understanding of yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your capacity for resilience? Consider the possibilities that could emerge from this shift in perspective. A bridge could be built over the chasm of misunderstanding, leading to unprecedented alliances. A former adversary could become a trusted partner, a catalyst for innovation, or a sounding board for ideas. The road to success is rarely a solo journey. It's often paved with the lessons we learn from our interactions with others, including those we once considered enemies. But how do you go from enemies to allies? Let's break it down. The road to transformation is paved with understanding, redefining, and strategic action. Our first step on this path is to analyze our circles. It's essential to understand our role in relationship dynamics. Ask yourself, do I set clear expectations? Or am I overly reliant on certain individuals? These questions can help shed light on areas you need to improve and nurture. Next, we redefine the term enemy. In reality, our enemies are merely individuals who challenge us or oppose us in some way. They are not necessarily evil or harmful, but rather catalysts for our growth and development. By shifting our perspective, we can transform these relationships into strategic advantages. The third step is to create strategic openings. This involves identifying situations where there may be a potential power imbalance, such as with a boss or mentor. By creating openings, we invite the possibility for growth, collaboration, and mutual benefit. Of course, this journey is not without its obstacles. Emotions can often cloud our judgment and hinder our progress. It's crucial to acknowledge and manage these emotions, perhaps even seeking professional support if necessary. Mental health resources can provide invaluable assistance on this journey. Setting boundaries is another challenge we might face. It's important to respond to boundary violations or challenges with firmness yet respect. For example, if someone consistently oversteps their bounds, you might say, I value our relationship, but I need you to respect my personal space. The pathway to progress is not a straight line. There will be twists and turns, bumps and obstacles, but each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. And each victory brings us closer to transforming our enemy relationships into strategic advantages. Remember, it's not about eliminating enemies, but about transforming these relationships. It's about turning opposition into opportunity, conflict into collaboration, and adversity into advantage. The journey might be challenging, but the rewards are worth it. Now that you know the steps, it's time to put them into action. It's not just about understanding the theory, but about applying it to your own life. That's where the real transformation happens. So, let's start with a small but impactful micro-challenge. This week, initiate a contact with a former adversary or competitor. Yes, you heard it right. Reach out to them and explore a potential point of collaboration. It may sound challenging, but remember, it's in these small steps that great changes are made. Next, take a moment to reflect. Think about one clear action you'll take this week to shift a relationship dynamic towards greater strategic advantage. It could be setting a boundary, expressing a need, or even just having an honest conversation. Write it down, make it real. Remember, Every step you take brings you closer to transforming your relationships and path to success. But the journey doesn't end there. It's time to turn up the volume on your transformation. Let's take a look at some case studies. Imagine a solopreneur, previously at odds with a competitor, now collaboratively creating a product that revolutionizes their industry. Or picture an overlooked mid-level manager who, after redefining the dynamics with a dissenting team member, leads a project to unprecedented success. These are not just stories, they represent the power of strategic relationship transformation. But how do we gauge this success? Consider the internal victories, the confidence gained, the decrease in stress, the sense of empowerment. Externally, observe the respect earned, the boundaries upheld, and the collaborative victories achieved. Remember, transforming enemy relationships into strategic advantages is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey of growth, understanding, and strategic action. So, start your journey today and unlock your path to success.